what are the implications of China's rise in this US-Soviet competition that I'm describing to you for Europe and for Poland? This is the question you want to ask yourself. Two big gorillas out there, the United States and China, and they're going to be barking at each other, and they may even end up fighting each other. What does this mean for Europe? What does this mean in particular for Poland? First, talk about grand strategy. Europe has historically been the most important region of the world for the United States. Northeast Asia was second, and the Gulf was third. Let me just say a few words about this. It's very important to understand that even though we, the United States, we were attacked by the Japanese at Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, and we did not enter the war in Europe until December 11th, 1941, which was when Hitler declared war against the United States. We had a Europe first policy before December 7th, 1941. And we had a Europe first policy from December 7th, 1941 until the war ended in Europe on May 8th, 1945. Why? Because Europe mattered greatly. Because Nazi Germany, and before that Imperial Germany, was much more powerful and much more dangerous to us than Japan was. Europe really mattered. When the Second World War ended and the Cold War started, the focus in the American defense establishment was on Europe. The Central Front, which some of the old dogs in this audience remember very well, the Central Front was the focus of our attention, because every time we ran a war game involving the United States and the Soviet Union, the Central Front was like a giant magnet. Soviet forces and American forces would go to Europe. Europe really mattered. That world is going away. Europe does not matter that much anymore to the United States. Europe, in fact, is now the least important of those three regions, Northeast Asia, Europe, and the Gulf. Europe is now the least important. Why? Because there's no potential hegemon here. The potential hegemon is in East Asia. We care about potential hegemons.